I'm Mathieu Jans, also known as Mythja. I'm from the Netherlands, also in the national team from the Netherlands. I'm here with Team Queso in Spain, participating in Gamergy, and I'll be playing against the best and hoping to win.
Welcome back, Clashers and Clashettes. We are joining you here live for the Gamergy Masters Clash Royale tournament, where these finalists are competing for a top prize of 6,000 euros.
Yes, we're about to take a look at how these finalists got here right now. Innerlol took out Coltnw83 right here in this matchup right now, taking out one of the only players who won, actually the only player who won all 7 games yesterday in the qualifier to get into this top 16.
It's going to be a very interesting match. Innerlol is going to be very competitive. And there's Colton. It looked like he was chanting something right then and there.
Yeah.
Who knows what it was, but it's going to be a very close match.
Yes, Jose versus Colton. This was another great showdown between these two players right here. Colton was able to take this matchup and move on to the final 4 right here, and amped up, ready to go. Colton is going to be ready for this matchup right now. It's going to be very, very exciting to see these players be able to compete
I love
in this
seeing
next match.
the screenception right there.
The screenception.
When it goes into the screen, into the screen.
The screen into the screen.
Yeah. But just to remind everyone that's just tuning in right now, it is first place 6,000, second place 3,000 euro, third place 1,800 euro, fourth place 1,200 euro, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth have already gone home for 500 euros. Bats are banned from this tournament just because they were released on the weekend. Anything else that we missed?
No, but there will be a third place game to decide the third and fourth. So these players, even if they lose this, they could still play another match to compete for the third and fourth place prizes as well. So it is not going to end yet for these players, but nobody wants to go home unless they are going home with the 6,000 euro top prize.
Go big or go home.
That's it. There is only one way to go right now. They have been grueling. There was 13 hours of qualifiers yesterday. These players are now playing live in front of an entire stadium as it gets filled back up right here. Everybody, the room is electric when these players play, waiting for them to get on stage. We have a little bit of time until they get on stage, ready to go right now. And this is going to be an interesting matchup right here. And
Innerlol on the stage, getting ready for everything.
There it is right now, the final Mucklash player still standing in this tournament. Innerlol right here. Queso still has Soking and Colton. Colton is also Team Queso right now. They still have 2. Colton shakes hands, good sportsmanship as they go to the podiums.
Both of them are already very ready. Both have their headphones on. Maybe they're listening to heavy metal to prepare.
Or maybe smooth jazz.
I wonder what deck Colton will be running tonight versus Innerlol, because what have we seen with Innerlol so far to beat Kuchi? It's
he's been running everything. I believe he also ran
he had the 3 Musketeer heal.
Yeah, he had the 3 Musketeer. Oh yeah, he had the 3 Musketeer heal, and he had the Lava Hound. He brought the Lava Hound out of nowhere to take that match as well.
And with the Lava Hound, it was so effective because you rarely see Executioner Tornado in this isolated tournament meta.
That is true, and he has been the only one in this tournament, really, who has been running off-meta decks.
Off-meta.
Off-meta decks, throwing in the heal, then playing Lava Hound as well, coming in with Ram, one of the only times we've seen that, and it's going to be interesting to see what he brings out in this next matchup versus Colton. Does he bring out another Lava Hound?
Now, what do you mean by off-meta? The audience is probably a little confused.
Yeah, they definitely are confused. Off-meta means you're using a meta deck like the 3 Musketeer deck that we have been seeing all day, and instead of running a Zap or a Log, throwing the heal spell in there, changing the entire deck and how it is run.
Looks like we got a tweet. Can't wait for the finals. I'm too hyped to see who wins this. Hashtag Gamergy Masters. Tweet them out with that hashtag, and we'll be sure to read your tweet live on stream.
Neil Garcia 10 tweets at us right there. I cannot wait for the finals as well. It is going to be very, very exciting. These players anxious to play right here. The sweat on their hands that they keep on having to wipe off to make sure they don't make a misclick. And Innerlol looks like he's getting ready to go as Coltnw just waiting.
Actually, I noticed only Coltnw has sweaty palms.
Why you gotta bring that up?
you were talking about sweaty palms. I like to keep the facts straight.
The facts straight. Oh man, right here. Maybe they have a towel underneath. Maybe they do a little quick towel. You never know. They do have a little compartment underneath that. Coltnw jamming out right now. Head down, Innerlol. Very calm right now. Just very calm, relaxed. I really like how, look, very, very calm. For about to go into a match.
That is part of the success of the tournaments. When you're here live, there's 32,000 people in this whole building. There are hundreds of people watching you. There's all of this noise, the speakers, even those iPhones or the headphones are not enough to cancel anything. You've got the lights glaring at you, you've got cameras, you got everyone cheering. You just have to stay in focus and not be fazed by any of that.
Yes, that is crazy right there. And Coltnw is about to get ready to go right now versus Innerlol. Looks like he's having a little trouble with his iPad, so we're gonna have to wait and see how he gets. Maybe it's a little Wi-Fi connection. He'll be getting that sorted out really soon right now, but I'm really interested to see, just like you said before, he's been using a lot of different kind of variation of the decks, and I'm interested to see if he's gonna gamble again with the Lava Hound versus Coltnw.
Looks like Coltnw is praying to the Clash Royale King.
There it is right now. He's playing to RN Jesus right there.
RN Jesus.
Is he gonna be able
looks
to
like he's going to be playing the Graveyard.
Oh, I
That's
gave
the
a
only
spoiler.
RNG that you need to pray to.
Yeah, the spoiler right there. Alert, Coltnw.
Well, there you have it. Coltnw praying for the Graveyard's victory.
He will probably be running a Graveyard at least at some point in this matchup. He does love the Graveyard. He's very open about that. But here's the thing. He's been running a lot of different decks throughout this entire tournament. Same with his opponent on the other side. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what each team had prepared for the other, because Mucklash definitely was practicing for all the Queso members. The Queso members were practicing for all the Mucklash. There was at least like 3 or 4 of each that were in this tournament. So it's going to be very crucial to see who prepared better for this matchup.
Now, their opponents have been scouting each other, and they've been playing since yesterday. They know each other's decks. They know each other's playstyle, their archetype. Are they going to change it up?
Yes, that is the thing right now. It's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen with this match. And I'm very excited if Innerlol can channel another Three Musketeer heal. I'm very excited to see Three Musketeer heal. That's my personal favorite Three Musketeer deck as well. I like throwing the heal out of nowhere and just coming out of nowhere with the heal and taking its out.
Pocket heal is what wins the game. The pocket heal has won every single game so far, except for that one match, but it didn't exist.
Yeah, that match doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Just throw it into the table.
Yeah, Pocket Rocket's not as exciting anymore. Everyone knows about Pocket Rocket. You see Princess, you see Goblin Barrel, you see Goblin Gang, Dark Goblin. You know that the 8th card that's going to be a Pocket Rocket.
That is true.
You can never predict the pocket heal.
And here's the thing, even if you do predict the pocket heal and it's a zap or a log, you're just psyching yourself out the entire game and always being prepared for something that's never going to happen. You know, so that's the thing. It's so rare that it's one of those things where if you prepare for it all game and you're always preparing, you're not going to have the same kind of defense as you would if you just had a zap or a log.
Look at Coltnw doing that little wiggle.
The little wiggle. Bring it back. Left and right.
And
left and right.
Innerlol has that knuckle crack. They're getting very serious. These guys are not here to lose this bracket. Both of them are trying to get first place.
And we are about to jump into the first match right now between Coltnw and Innerlol, our first match of the semifinals.
Innerlol with that Lava Hound in the back. This is the second time we've seen it in the finals today.
Is it going to be paired with a Ram like he played in the first matchup? But here it is. Mega Minion is going to take out those bats right here. Inferno Dragon by Coltn. That's going to be a problem all game for Innerlol.
4 bats on the map right now. 2 targeting Lava Pups. They do not do anything. Now Coltn has an advantage. Battleram to tank. Bandit to bypass. Inferno Dragon to take everything. Takes that. Does he have a zap? He does, but he doesn't use it for the tombstone. So that Inferno Dragon's going to be very busy, just retargeting everything very slowly. Those bats are actually going to be able to destroy the Inferno Dragon. That was really cute.
Yeah, I think Coltn may have misplayed his zap on the minions there. Instead, as the tombstone came down, just wasn't able to scap the skeletons when they popped. And right now, Innerlol is going to come with another Lava Hound on this right-hand side, but he's going to have to try to get past Colton's Inferno Dragon.
Lava Hound going in again. Coltn will have an Inferno Dragon to address that, but he's going to go in really hot with a Battle Ram. Bandit on the left side. He only has minions to address it. Bandit connects to the tower, and the Night Witch does not have enough to fend off the Barbarians. Inferno Dragon on the right side takes out the Lava Hound, and Innerlol does not have a successful push.
No, he doesn't. He's just never really going to be able to get past this Inferno Dragon all game. Got to get the bats or the minions in front of it. So far, we haven't seen a zap. Maybe he's got lightning. Maybe he has arrows as well. Maybe he'll be able to do what he needs to do to take out this Inferno Dragon. And we're about to find out what his spells are on this next push in Double Elixir.
Battle Ram does not connect because he had to use it defensively, so Coltn uses his Battle Ram offensively with the Bandit. Tombstone doing an excellent job to stop the Battle Ram and the Bandit. Meanwhile, on the right side, Coltn will need to worry. Oh, the Bandit connected to the tower.
So much damage coming off right here. He does have a lot of elixir. Battle Ram coming on the right-hand side for Innerlol. Coltn does have a tombstone. He does have a zap in his hand. Zaps the Inferno Dragon a little bit too late. The Lava Hound is already dead. Huge damage coming in. Innerlol throwing everything at the bridge, just trying to get something to connect right now. And here it is. He's going to connect the Fireball preemptively in case Coltn was going to place that. Colton's going to do a huge push on the left-hand lane. He's got to do something because that Mega Minion is going to take his tower on the left-hand side. The Fireball coming in. The Bandit is going to get the tower. Is it going to do it? Barbarian not going to be enough. Coltn is going to drop game number 1.
Innerlol's Mega Minion. He didn't reveal his zap until the very end, and that was the key to everything. When the Mega Minion had full health, right at the tower, each swipe dealing so much damage.
Coltn just not having enough anti-air besides that Inferno Dragon to really deal with the swarm, the minions, the Mega Minion. Once the Lava Hound popped and the pups were on the field, just had no way to clear it out. And that was the reason why he kept on zapping the tombstone. So he didn't have the zap for the pups, for the minions, for the Mega Minion. And unfortunately for him, he tried to go for a left side push, not anticipating how much damage that Mega Minion did to his tower.
He might have even been able to stop a bit of damage from that Mega Minion if he played something else, but it's easier said than done when we're back here in these booths.
Yeah, it is. It's comfy back here. We don't have to worry about anybody in front of us.
No stress, nothing.
There's no stress. We're not the ones playing. But
I'm not here to win first place.
That is true. We aren't here to win that 6,000 euros right now, but we are here to cast these exciting matches. Coltn down 1-0 right now. How is he going to bring it back? And just like we said earlier, Innerlol using these decks that are off meta right now. We haven't seen a Lava Ram in a long time. Obviously, it had its place in the meta about a month and a half ago, but we haven't seen it.
And that Lava Hound does not have a balloon in there. Huge difference.
Yes, the Ram, it relies on the Battle Ram instead to get connection on the tower. But here it is right now. This is the last push. Fireball coming in preemptively for Innerlol. Coltn kind of staggers. He really had nothing. The only AA that he had was the Inferno Dragon or a Fireball. Tries to take out the left side tower. Unfortunately for him, just not enough juice right there. And with 4 seconds left, not enough to take out 380 damage on the tower.
Coltn just didn't have the Ice Golem in rotation at the time. He had to plant the Bandit and the Battle Ram, but that was too late for the Ice Golem, so he didn't select it because the Mega Minion already locked onto the tower.
Yes, beautifully played right there from Innerlol, and even if he did play it, the prediction fireball would have eliminated that the moment it would have been played. Innerlol knowing that he could have afforded the prediction fireball there because he was ahead, but here comes another Lava Hound. And here's the thing, like we said from the beginning, nobody really has that much anti-air, so the Lava Hound is not a bad choice. And is Coltnw gonna be running Three Musketeers? We're about to find out. But here comes the minions. He has to fireball the minions. He has no choice right now. And Innerlol is gonna throw a Night Witch on the right-hand side.
Zap on the bats.
And oh no, an early zap for Coltnw right now! A mistake being made, and the bats do not take any damage. He zaps down the Lava Hound, and the bats survive with everything. And here comes the bats. This is going to be a lot of damage on Coltnw's tower. 5 bats, and Coltnw shakes his head, knowing that that is going to be a huge amount of damage on his tower. Bandit coming in on the right-hand side by Coltnw. It will hit the tower right now, and it will get another smack as well. But here's the problem. He has a Lava Hound, and Coltnw not looking like he has the answer to this Lava Hound push. He looks like he's going to be running the exact same deck that he just did.
We haven't even seen the Inferno Dragon yet, so this might be a little bit trouble. Maybe he does have the Inferno Dragon, but he knows that Innerlol is running the same deck with Zap Spell. But without a Tombstone, Coltnw does have an opening for the Bandit, but he does not play it.
Here's the thing, you have to
Night Witch
fireball
connected to
that.
the tower. It's dealt even more damage.
And the Night Witch connects right there. Coltnw is going to be able to stop this down with an Inferno Dragon, so he's running the exact same deck. Let's see if there could be a different outcome coming out this game. That Night Witch, it might be the difference with that smack on that tower. Bandit coming in.
Does not connect to the tower.
Oh, it does!
Gets to the tower!
Oh my goodness!
2-1 swing, 2 swings, 3 swings.
Coltnw takes the tower. A minute left into this game. Innerlol can't believe it.
Wow, Coltnw cheering for the victory already.
Oh man.
Is that back going to make it to the tower? No, the Mega Minion's going to swing it once. So Innerlol goes for the other side and with the Lava Hound.
Here is the push of the game right now. If Innerlol connects, he will win this match. If Coltnw can defend this, Coltnw is going to be looking good. And it's going to be 1-1. Lava Hound is coming out. The Battle Ref is going to take the aggro from the Inferno Dragon. And this Inferno Dragon is getting smacked in behind. Fireball coming out from Innerlol. Oh no, another Inferno Dragon by Coltnw is gonna shut this push down, and the zap with that, can he connect with the ramp coming in? Night Witch coming out right now, just not
connects,
enough.
but it's not gonna be enough.
Not
Innerlol just trying to put everything in the bridge, knowing that that was his last opportunity, but he cannot do anything with that tower disadvantage.
No, and Coltnw runs the same deck, different outcome this time. Better Inferno Dragon usage by Coltnw, cycled to a second one, so he was able to have one at the bridge. Yes, it got taken down, but it needed a fireball. The Mega Minion in the back, the complete distraction, while Coltnw just cycled to another Inferno Dragon behind his tower, taking out the Lava Hound, and then clearing everything with a zap and an Ice Golem.
This time Coltnw knew his mistakes and he learned from the first match. They both played the same match, but a different outcome. Both with a 1-1 score, best out of 5.
Yeah, so 1-1 score right now. Is Innerlol gonna bring out that Three Musketeer heal deck that he has been using in this tournament? Or maybe, does he have Three Musketeer Fireball, knowing, save the Fireball, knowing that he's ready run heal 3 times in this tournament? Everybody knows that he's running Three Musketeers heal, pockets the Fireball, comes out of nowhere with that Fireball and sneaks in a victory.
So let's look at this. The Inferno Dragon takes out the Lava Hound. It does not reach the tower. Ice Golem is going to tank for the Inferno Dragon, so Innerlol is going to have to commit Elixir to defend against that push. Ice Spirit preventing anything.
And then this is where the Bandit comes in right here, smacks the tower, phases right through, and there it is.
Beautiful connection with the Bandit. That Night Witch stood no chance at all.
No stance at all right there. Beautifully played Bandit. Took out the, and the Ice Spirit as well. Immediately took out that Night Witch. Then the Bandit, with that charge, covering so much ground so quickly, gets right to the tower. Not even enough time to react, to play something in front of it from Innerlol, and then tries to push with the Lava Hound. Just didn't get enough behind it in order to take out Coltnw's tower.
MVP Bandit right there.
That is true. The Bandit getting a lot of value right there. And now that we're sitting here, 1-1. Coltnw coming back right now, and I'm excited to see who's going to win this game. This is a big game.
And one of the reasons why we haven't seen much Lava Hound in these matches is because you usually need a lot of air. You need Mega Minion, you need minions. And because you have minions and all that, you have no ground support. You have nothing to take out a bandit. And that's why it happened, and that's why the bandit connected to the tower.
And here comes Coltnw right away with a Battle Ram and a Night Witch on the left-hand side. Battle Ram's gonna connect! So much damage coming in right here from Coltnw. The bats are gonna come out and take out the bandit, but a huge ram on the right-hand side with the Night Witch from Innerlol right now. Coltnw is in trouble, has the fireball. The bats are getting tanked for by the Barbarians, and Coltnw is gonna lose this tower right off the bat. Innerlol with that counter push.
That is amazing. What do you do at the point? Do you fireball the Night Witch? Do you let her live and deal 300 damage per swing? What do you do?
Oh man, that was one of those situations where Coltnw didn't have his Night Witch to defend right there, didn't want to drop anything else, and paid the price.
That is too strong. Night Witch, 300 damage on each swing, or pop her, bats will do 200 damage. What do you do? What do you do?
And that's the thing. He fireballed 2 units that spawn after death.
Yeah. And that's why they complement each other so well. That's why we've been seeing a lot more Battle Rams, a lot more Night Witches, a lot more Bandits. They rush and they spawn death.
There it is right now. Innerlol going for the 3 count. Coltnw throwing a P.E.K.K.A. on the left-hand side right here. Battle Ram is going to connect the Bandit. Oh, the phase gets a little bit of chip damage on the tower, but there still are bats alive. Full life P.E.K.K.A. on the left-hand side by Coltnw. Here comes the Baby Dragon. This is Coltnw push right now. Oh no, that Ice Golem isn't going to do absolutely anything. The Baby Dragon, the Bandit, the P.E.K.K.A. Coltnw is going to destroy this tower on this left-hand side. The pump, the enthusiasm coming out from Coltnw right now, and that is the tower. He's trying to go for a 3 count. Who is going to be able to get the 3 count first? The fireball coming in from Coltnw. Is the ram going to connect? Yes, it will. So much damage. The Bandit coming in. The Ice Spear. Who's going to win? The P.E.K.K.A. takes the tower. Coltnw with the
goes
victory.
in for the win. Base race. That was too much. Too close.
Oh man, never base race versus a P.E.K.K.A. though.
Well, the P.E.K.K.A. is really slow. The Battle Ram was a lot faster. The only thing was that once the ram connected to the tower, that lost its momentum. You only got 2 Barbarians slowly swing at the tower. 696 health, not enough, but there was a Bandit.
Yes, there was, trying to get as much damage on that tower as possible. Crazy last 30 seconds of that match. Both players trying to get the 3 crown first, and Coltnw sneaking in a victory right there. The Ice Golem misplay was huge right there for Innerlol and allowed Coltnw to easily be able to push that tower down and then go for the 3 crown trade.
And that Ice Golem freezing, that P.E.K.K.A. and Baby Dragon actually slowed it down even more, allowing Coltnw to build a little bit more elixir for this push.
Yes, unfortunately for Innerlol, he didn't drop his Night Witch on the on the top left-hand side, right in front of his tower. That way the Ice Golem would have been able to pull it. Right here, there's a Bandit and 2 Barbarians, but it's just not enough. No match for the P.E.K.K.A. and the Bandit on the left-hand side.
P.E.K.K.A. goes in for the win.
P.E.K.K.A. swinging. All right, now how many times do we see a P.E.K.K.A. ending a game smacking a King Tower?
Almost. That's the only time you actually see it.
That's the only time. But we're going to get right into the 4th match right now. Is this match going to be as crazy as the last one? Only time will tell. Coltnw is going to pump, and there is going to be an Expo from Innerlol and guards. Fireball coming down is going to clear this out, but the Expo will do a lot of chip.
Coltnw looking very happy right now because he took out the Expo with the pump still on the map, but it does get fireballed.
Yes, does Coltnw have a giant right now with this, or does he have a P.E.K.K.A.? We're about to find out what Coltnw has.
Night Witch in the back. Could be anything. You should expect a Battle Ram in this deck at least.
Yes, he will. There's a Battle Ram on the right-hand side with a Night Witch from Coltnw. Fireball in his pocket as well. Log coming in right here, gonna log down all of that, but the archers still are alive. They're gonna clean out this entire push, and the guards are played as well.
Coltnw's gonna have a very hard time getting past those guards. He has the Bandit, he has the Night Witch, and even the guards can disarm that Battle Ram. So Coltnw's gonna have to figure a way against it. He's gonna have to preemptively log, take out the shield so that he can create a bigger opening for his units to rush the tower.
Yes, he can. This Night Witch on this right-hand side, complemented by an Expo as well. Night Witch from Coltnw right here. Battle Ram is going to be able to connect to this tower. Log not going to be enough. Bats are going to take the tower with the connection right there. And where did that Expo go?
That was beautiful. What Expo? Barbarian connects the tower, gets a couple friendly swings here. 2 swings, maybe a 3rd swing. That was lovely.
That was very lovely right there. Coltnw also having the pump advantage now. And here is the Bandit on the left-hand side. Guards are going to have to be played 3-for-3 trade right here. The guards are still going to hit Coltnw's tower, but that's going to be irrelevant damage. He still has damage on the right. Coltnw's going to take that damage on the left. Innerlol is setting up for another Expo on the right-hand side right here. Baby Dragon, Inferno Dragon on the right-hand side by Coltnw right here. And there's another Expo on the field for Innerlol.
Coltnw predicting that the Expo is going to be planted on the right side. That's why he planted the Inferno Dragon on the top right. So that's when Innerlol planted the Expo on the left side, creating this opening. Locks onto the tower. Bandit locks on.
And that's going to be a little bit of damage right here. Coltnw dropping a Night Witch on the left-hand side. That Bandit takes the tower down to 13, 18. Battle Ram on the left-hand side. Can it connect? Fireball coming in. Ew, Inferno Tower hidden right here. But this is going to be a huge move for Coltnw. He's got the Night Witch coming in. It's going to take out this. Ice Golem is going to get eliminated right here. Inferno Dragon being played. Here comes the bomb. And, oh man, this is going to take out the Night Witch. Battle Ram coming out. He's not going to have enough. Oh, he plays his Inferno Dragon right now. Inferno Tower versus Inferno Dragon right here. Inferno Dragon on the left-hand side. Lock coming in as well. Is it going to connect? Inferno Dragon is not going to lock onto the tower. It's going to have to deal with all of these units instead. Inferno Dragon is going to take that out.
Dashes in, takes it in for the win. Coltnw with a 3-1 score.
Just misses that Bandit sliding through right there, and Coltnw takes the victory. Those bandits,
well
man,
played.
They come out of nowhere.
Those guards were not able to stop anything.
No,
and that's
they
when
were
the
not.
Bandit connected, dashed onto the two archers, and that's when he was in trouble.
Crazy match right there. Bandit sneaking through, taking that tower down. And the key to that game was Coltnw's Battle Rams connecting with Expos. The play of the game was when Coltnw's Battle Ram was able to connect with that Expo on that right-hand side, and that Expo got eliminated. So much elixir being used right there for, in essence, a Battle Ram 4-for-6 trade with Coltnw having a pump. He was about 8 elixir up at that point, and then he just shoved it down that lane.
2 pumps, even to the Expo on the left side. Coltnw's got a really big push. Bandit on Bandit action.
Bandit on Bandit action. Definitely got through right there. The Bandit snuck right through and hit the tower. Amazing play right there. And Coltnw is going to be moving on.
So he will be in for the semifinals.
That he will be
finals.
right now. What?
Would he be in for the finals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautifully played right there for Coltnw. And look at this right now. The Inferno Dragon is going to get stopped right here.
But
no
doesn't
big
matter.
deal.
Bandit connects, dashes in, 0.8 seconds charge.
It had no life, that Bandit. It had like 0.1 life.
0.1 life.
That's all it needs right there. But let's take a look at this bracket right now. Coltnw is going to be our first semifinalist, the first finalist right now. Now we have Soaking versus Jigsaw. Right now we have Nova versus Queso again. Will it be a Queso versus Queso final? Will it be a very cheesy final? Or will Nova be able to get in there with Jigsaw? It's going to be an exciting best of 5.